Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and it's about time. This car literally needs no introduction, but I'm going to make one anyway. What we have here is the Chevrolet Camaro SS, and I finally completed the Camaro trilogy on my channel. But first, I'd like to thank everyone here at the DEC here at San Rafael, Mandaluyong. This specific car is of course a USDM because you get amber reflectors and along too with LED lights. And this specific spec kinda reminds me of the SEMA Black concept back in 2008 or 2010. It looks really good. If I were to purchase this car, I'm literally gonna put this all red if it's illegal here in the Philippines. The ground clearance is pretty much the same at 130 millimeters, and this 5th gen is one of the most popular Camaros for obvious reasons because this starred in my favorite ever movie, Transformers 1, and yeah, it made its debut there back in 2007, and this car has been the stable name of Bumblebee himself, and I've been dying to show you guys already since having driven the 4-cylinder turbo and the RS V6 model. This behemoth here we have, there you go, a monstrous 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V8 engine with 400 horsepower. Wow, finally got to see this in person. Remember, this is an L99 engine because this one is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. Well, it's just a renamed LS3 variant because the LS3 is mated to a manual. This one, the L99, is mated to an automatic transmission. But nevertheless, both engines are exactly the same. And it's so cool seeing this engine because I'm expecting you to transform. Come on, Bumblebee, time to shine. And on the side profile of this Camaro SS is your usual Camaro silhouette, but this Camaro silhouette carried on until its death, sadly, around last year. It looks so good. Very, very special to see a 5th gen a Camaro SS. You get a provision here on the rear quarter bumper itself, kind of mimics that of Vents. I know people cut this, if not mistaken only. And this Camaro is running on 275, 40, and 20 series tires. And this one has Arrivo Sport tires. I never knew Arrivo had this kind of tire for sports cars. For the rear, again, your classic Camaro look. And being the 5th gen, their boot space is a little bit smaller, around 300 liters. And this specific one too has an Akropovich exhaust, which sounds like this. Now, this is the interior solo, of this Camaro SS. Wow. For once, this feels a little bit more retro than usual. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm driving my childhood car again because of the Transformers movies. Here in the door card, you get a very large silver plastic panel, then leather red soft pads for your elbows. Feels unique. I've never seen this kind of layout even into today's modern cars. There's no screens in here whatsoever. You get I think a 2-DIN radio setup and your climate control functions, your hazard button, locking for the door. Sorry, here, not on the... Oh, no, you can do it both here. Either on the door and on the center itself. Then, this is my favorite part of this Camaro. You get classic gauges along too with a multi-information display right in the middle. Yeah, you can see it's a little bit worn off. And remember, guys, this is a 2013 model. Let's not forget. Get paddle shifters here behind the steering wheel. And the steering wheel itself is really nice to the touch. It really held well to the test of time, knowing the owner of this was, yeah, took care of this quite well. And this is special. There's even an SS logo just on the spokes itself. You get tilt and telescopic, as you saw. Visor, I can't open it, but of course I know. They don't extend. Ooh, first Camaro I tried out that doesn't have the visors extend. You only get the vanity mirror, I think only for the passenger side. So above here, you get your halogen lights, safety reminder buttons, and the first Camaro I've ever experienced that has a sunroof for the front seats. How about that? And been a while too. Get a manual handbrake. So we're not gonna play with this later because I am not gonna hoon this car that much because I'm really scared and excited at the same time. Gear lever, the usual P, R, and D, M. There are no driving modes. However, though, as the owner said, the M mode is actually your sport mode. So, of course, it will violently change faster if you change gears up and down. And this is the first car that I know of that has a 4-gauge setup just below. Usually, at this part of any car, this houses your cubby space wireless charging. I think this is the largest electronic stability control button I've ever seen. No idea what this is. Oh, 12-volt socket. Glove box. That's pretty large. Okay. 2 cup holders here. Yeah, pretty simple. I like it. And the seats here are really special. And it, again, withheld the test of time because not much damage on the seats itself. And to this day too, I noticed with all Camaros, the entire seat is leather, but for your outer layers, these are all fabrics themselves. Pretty unique take. And then glove box. I'm not sure if I can open this or even I don't. Oh no, I don't know how. Oh, there man. There it is. You get a 12-volt socket, a USB port, and an aux cord. This is much larger than the current ones, like the last one I've tested out. Here we go again. Excuse for the massive jump cut because for some reason I could not find the original footage of my impressions of this rear seat, but hey, I'm doing it again. Luckily, it's still here. And what I have said too before, when I probably didn't press record, compared with the old, newer Camaros rather, the feet and room is particularly the same with my diving position at 5'4", but the headroom is much better here. Unlike with the Camaro Turbo that I just tried out recently, you don't have to slouch down in order for my head to hit the rear windscreen. This one you can almost sit upright, just my hair hitting the this part only. Compared with the rest, I mean, yeah, it's as basic as you can get here. I mean, there's only one map pocket on the right front passenger seat, and that's it. Not even a central armrest and all that. And out of curiosity, if I sit here in the middle, it's really soft, but my headroom is not that good. However, smaller people or like kids will be okay here at the middle seat. Wait, before we set off, remember this is an older 2013 model. This is a common issue too with these cars. With the key only. It's not folding back already. Anyway. Right, this is it. And then few more things that I've noticed going out of here, the garage itself. For the first time ever, I've encountered a Camaro that does not have a ×2 zoom for the driver's mirror. And you get your headlight controls and adjustments here on the left side. Oh my god, this is so freaky. And for once, there's good lighting all around because of the sunroof itself. Once again, you get the heads-up display with the adjustments. So I play it here with the RPM itself. So once you rev this to comparing with like the V6 and the 4-cylinder turbo, this whole thing shakes. Wow, just in regular automatic mode, this thing wants to fly. Remember, you have 400 horsepower. And I think for once, I will not give the fuel economy for obvious reasons. This is going to be one thirsty mofo for obvious reasons. It just literally says here 25 liters per 100 kilometers. I don't know what that means in kilometers per liter. And visibility all around, as you can see, the C-pillar is not as bad because there's corner windows for once. Oh, right, that's just D. And you can engage manual mode if you just flick a paddle. Wow, okay, the sound is immense. Wow, look at that. And then if you want to pull, wow. Compared with the Camaro Turbo and the RSV6 model, this one you have to respect. For sure, you have to respect this car. I know this car will fishtail if you floor this thing immediately. That's how I see. Going back to those cars, they're so easy to push. This one I like because, no joke, this wants to kill you. And this is what gives this Camaro SS V8 so much character in the first place. And the steering feel is constant. There's no adjustments whatsoever. It's, for once, this one's much heavier than usual. And I love it. There's so much heft to it. You can point the car wherever you want. However, I do see it's kind of too heavy for some. That's why this steering feel is dubbed the Titanic for obvious reasons. I'm not sure this is a good idea. So we're now manual mode. And let's just try to floor this thing. The road presence of this is immense because literally there's a lot of people looking at me. Oh my god! Wow! And I can tell immediately, compared with the 4-cylinder and the V6, this one's rides a little bit harsher, understandably, because the suspension has to cope with all of the weight. And remember, the entire weight of this car is all at front. So I think this is like a 54 and 47 here. I forgot the maths. But of course, it's front bias. So all of the grip is actually in front if you're doing what? Hard braking, acceleration, pulls, and all that. Jesus Christ. Wow. Low fuel warning, relax. If you're wondering about the reliability of Camaros, this L99 6.2 naturally aspirated V8 is one of the most reliable V8s you can buy around. Of course, you just need proper maintenance. And if you can afford this car, yeah, you just have to watch out for your fuel for obvious reasons, as given by the fuel economy that I just said. This is what intrigued me the most too. So this specific Camaro SS is for sale at 2,030,000 pesos. Way back when, I don't know how much this cost here in the Philippines because this is an imported vehicle. But for that price, it's what, 800,000 pesos cheaper than the newer Camaro Turbo for obvious reasons. My money is probably set on this. This has the theater, the character, and what a muscle car should be. Probably one of the best muscle cars I've driven so far. Right? Holy shit. Wow. What an engine, what an car. I would say one of the best cars I've ever driven. The childhood of driving Bumblebee. Of course, it's not yellow, but it's literally the same car. What an experience. Oh, wow. Oh, I'll never forget this. Right? I'm speechless. I have no words with this car. Amazing. So again, if you want to buy this specific Camaro SS, you may check the DEC here at San Rafael, Mandaluyong, and I'd like to thank them so much for making this childhood dream of mine come true. So, hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with another muscle car review coming right up. Bye-bye.